I know Maurice Sam to be an amazing actor, but to be very honest, he outdid himself on this movie. Hey, Chineke mo. Omo, at a point, I didn't even know I was watching a movie. I didn't know this was acted. It felt like real life. The makeup, his character, the costume, the way he talked. Hey, see, let me say something. Maurice Sam outdid himself. Is there any way I can rate this movie 100/10? Like, I don't know how to rate this movie. This is his best movie so far. Like, the suspense, the romance, Okay. He had leukemia in this movie, you guys. The bleeding, like the way he was bleeding from his nose, everything looked so real. But I still don't know why people prefer to be in an abusive marriage or in an abusive relationship other than finding true love. See, let me say something. Be kind to people you meet anywhere, because you don't know the battle people are facing in their lives. This was actually an emotional movie, even though it had a very tragic end. It's also packed with lots of life lessons. And to be very honest with you guys, I enjoyed this movie. I recommend check out Maurice Sam TV to watch it by yourself, because there's only little or nothing I can give you guys on this recap. Let me just quickly run through this movie, okay? Jeremy he is Maurice Sam on this movie. So we have Cassidy, who is Sophia Alakija. Cassidy is a chef in one of the biggest restaurants in town, and then Jeremy do see her around, and then he asked her out, but she bluntly refused. Aside the fact that she refused, she will always insult him. She will always be like, see, you look very sick, stop talking to me. Although she is in a relationship, okay, with Henry will maltreat her, Henry will belittle her, Henry will make her feel like less of herself. It's been a roller coaster. Just that Henry bluntly cheats on her, and she still falls in his arms, if that makes sense. So on this day, we have my Ejiro. My Ejiro is actually, let me just say, a mommy figure to Jeremy. So her daughter gave birth in USA. She had to travel to do a mogo for her. But then, being the fact that Jeremy had leukemia, Jeremy had to contact where Cassidy works for them to please send her to him for home service, and he's willing to pay 200,000 naira each day. And before then, based on the fact that he had leukemia, his health condition wouldn't allow him to eat everything he wants, so he's actually limited to what he can eat. So Cassidy was assigned to go cook for him. She declined, but along the line, she had no other option than to do so. On the having conversation with him, she insulted him, and this broke him. So she felt like that she owes this guy an apology, because she saw that he started bleeding from the nose. So she went back to apologize, and from there they started talking. Literally, they became friends. But meanwhile, Jeremy's health condition wouldn't allow him to do anything. He is terribly sick. Even though he is very wealthy, he is very, very sick. Note, according to him, he had to open up he told Jeremy what he was suffering from, and along the line, he also shared with her that he is an orphan. He was born and bred in an orphanage home, and of course, Cassidy also shared with him that she lost both parents on aircraft. Okay, so you guys, at this point, chemistry has actually set in, because as I speak right now, Cassidy will always take permission from the boss just to go and cook for Jeremy. On this day, she got to the house and she found out that he was jubilating, shouting and all that. She was like, the other day you were acting like you're dying, today you are feeling so what's going on? Before he now opened up and told her that some days he feels better and some other days he feels terribly sick. So they exchanged pleasantries and they decided to be just friends. Note, as it stands now, Cassidy and Henry are really not having good times together, because Henry is a chronic cheat. Henry makes life miserable for her. So she has actually beginning to see her worth, and she started to shock Henry with the shock of his life, because as I speak right now, she has started developing feelings for Jeremy, and it's beginning to get so interesting, because you guys, she would leave work just to be with Jeremy, considering his health conditions. It's beginning to get late. Let's watch out for the next episode and subscribe for more.